Did you know that the car you're buying right now could potentially be costing you over $3 million? Impossible, you say? Well, not if you believe in math. And let's take a look at it today. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so welcome back, y'all. I'm John, and I'm a big fan of buying used cars. I'm a big fan of paying cash for them when I can, but letting someone else eat that depreciation when a new car comes off the lot. Now, nothing beats a brand new car, the sense that you're the first to drive it, that new car smell, and the warranty and everything else that comes with it. But new cars are an absolute destroyer of your long-term wealth. Now, on this channel, we talk about budgeting, saving, investing for a future of abundance where you're not relying on Social Security, for example, to survive, but you can actually save and invest your way to millions of dollars if you start early enough and you work with discipline. And cars will kill your long-term wealth. And today I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about and how the math works on it. What's the end goal here? Well, it's for you to be conscious. The biggest thing about budgeting is not setting a limit for yourself and beating yourself up if you don't meet it. It is to be aware, to raise your consciousness, to think about how you spend your money, not just spend it unconsciously because you're trying to get the next little hit of enjoyment out of whatever it happens to be. A cup of coffee, I need a new car, whatever it happens to be. You just want to be conscious about where you spend your money, because a lot of money will flow through your hands like water and you're never even really aware of it. That awareness will allow you to change your habits and save a ton. So let's look at it today. Number one is, I found this article. This is actually from CNBC, or CNET, excuse me, it's from CNET. It's actually from October 2021, but in September of that year, the average new car cost $45,000. Now, what's important is that is up from $40,000 at the end of 2020, okay? So average new car is about $45,000. Now, I would never pay that. Knock on wood, I will never pay that. But let's take the average, because we got to have something to talk about, right? So the next thing is, I'm going to go over here to, this is a bank rate, and they have an auto loan calculator. So let's say you've got a $45,000 car, but you're going to put about 10% down. Let's get that down to $40,000 that you're actually financed. You're going to do it for 5 years, and 3% interest rate. You can scroll down. They give rates between 2.99, 3.74. Let's use 3% right now. Okay, $719 a month is what you would be paying on that. All right, even if you put $15,000 down, it's $539 a month. All right, for 5 years. Now, of course, you've got the ability, well, not here, you do have the ability, most have a 72-month financing, things like that. You pay a lot more in interest, but this gives us the next piece to talk about. You know, let's go back up here to $40,000, $719 a month. Now, you put $5,000 down for that to happen. So let's go over here to an investment calculator. Again, this is also with Bankrate, my favorite investment calculator because it's so flexible. Let's say you're 25, you got 40 years to invest, and you're going to put $0 down. You've got that $5,000, right? You could put towards a car, but you're going to save it because at some point you're going to have to buy a car, right? Maybe you've got a car and you're tired of it, but you can agree to drive it for the next few years, right? You can hold on to it. So you're going to keep that $5,000 over there. And rate of return, I'm going to do 8%. That's pretty conservative for if you're investing in a broad-based S&P 500 index fund, things like that. But over a long period of time, over decades, 8% should be a little conservative. And periodically, you're going to put in $700 per month. So what you can do is, you said you can afford a car payment of over $700, but what if you put that away every single month, right? you would have over $2 million, almost $2.5 million. Where do I come up with the 3 million? Well, if you do 10% return, you're over 4 million right there. Okay? But I'm trying to be uber conservative here. And then let's do this. Let's say that, okay, well, I could afford $700, but I know I'm going to have to buy a car in the future. I want to put aside a little bit of money every single month with that $5,000 we were talking about, so that I have a bigger down payment, or I can pay all cash for my next car. So let's say you're putting $200 a month to one side, maybe in a savings account, something like that, so you can put it on the car in the future. You keep your current car for 2 years or 3 years, whatever it happens to be. So why don't we do this? You had 700, you're keeping 2, let's put 500 away. Now you've made that smart decision. You've actually set aside some of your cash flow for a future purchase. You're going to buy something in the future you can afford, and you've got a chunk left over that you're investing long term that you can forget about. That's your security. According to this, that's $1.757 million in the future. We all love cars. I love cars. I'm thinking about my next one, as a matter of fact. But the fact of the matter is the difference between paying on a car that's depreciating like a rock, or keeping what I've got that's perfectly reliable for another 2, 3, 4 years, and putting the difference into my investments can literally make millions of dollars difference down the road. When we talk about the current world and how people feel like they can never get ahead, this is part of it right here. It's this level of question, it's this level of detail, it's this level of discipline to think in 40-year terms, 30, 20-year terms, not the right now, what do I enjoy, what do I need. I hope this helps, guys. I hope this gets you thinking a little bit. If it did, please leave me a positive comment. Please like this video, leave me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I appreciate you being here.